Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bookshop Cafe Book Club. I am so excited that you're here today. Please like and subscribe to join the family, and I also have Instagram and TikTok. That's Lydia Ray XO on Instagram and Autumn My Love X on TikTok. So come chat to me there. I also have a Goodreads, which is Lydia Ray. As you can tell, I'm really excited to chat to you. So come and join in. Let's get chatting. So this is my January wrap up. I read 5 books this month, and yes, I do have kids plasters on because I work with kids, and I managed to scratch myself on the Cheerios box, so great. And then this was my cat, so you know. So yes, this is my January wrap up. 5 books. One of them I can't find, but I will put a picture of it next to me when I'm speaking about it. So yes. So it was a mixture of fiction and non-fiction, 2 fiction books and then 3 non-fiction books. The third is the book that I can't find. So the first book that I read is Greyfriars Bobby by Eleanor Atkinson, and I've spoken about this in my previous video, the book haul, so if you would like to know what this is about, check out that one. But yes, quick wrap up. Greyfriars Bobby, Edinburgh, Greyfriars Kirkyard, cute terrier, set in Victorian era Scotland. So yeah, very happy about that one. And then the next book that I read was The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I do speak about this one in my festive reading list. I didn't read it in December. I decided to read it this month instead because it actually isn't as wintry and festive as I thought it was going to be. So beautiful Mina Lima edition. Mary Lennox, an orphan, goes to live in this big manor house, and there is a secret garden that she finds the key to, and she goes from being a very hard, cold kind of character to slowly softening up through her adventures and through the different characters that she meets. And you know, she realises that she can be compassionate and kind and be someone that people want to be friends with, and she learns the importance of friendship, and it's all through this secret garden. Beautiful imagery, lovely writing as well. There's plenty of little pop-up bits which I really liked about this one. So yes, the next book that I read, I will put a picture here, but it was called The Year of Less: How I Stopped Shopping, Gave Away My Belongings and Discovered Life is Worth More Than Anything You Can Buy in a Store, and that is by Kate Flanders. And this was a brutally honest story about the reasons why she gave up over half of her belongings and had a shopping ban, and it discusses topics like debt, mental health, alcoholism, all of that kind of stuff, and it was a really interesting read. I would recommend it to anyone. It was easy to read. She wrote it in a way that was accessible to everyone, which I think is absolutely brilliant, because some of these kind of self-help books as well come from a narrative of, you know, I've got it all sorted out and whatever, whereas she's like, even now, after the year that, after all of this and even during this, it wasn't a perfect experience. It's just such a brutally honest story about realistically giving everything up and the benefits of doing so. Well, not everything up, but giving most things up, and the benefits of having a lack of materialism in your life. So yes. So then the book I read after that was Jane Austen, The World of Her Novels by Deirdre LaFay. My cats are currently watching me film. Oh yes, update, I have 2 cats now. I have another one called Lancelot, but he doesn't particularly like being picked up, so I won't bother him. But he's very friendly, very lovely. They're learning to get on with each other, him and Dylan, so fingers crossed. But yes, anyways, especially after watching Bridgerton, which I personally love. I know there was a lot of historical faults with it, but I really quite like the storyline. I quite like most of the characters, and I I'm intent on reading the books actually this month, because February, all about love, all about Valentine's. So I think I might do a theme for this month in love. So yes, that's the second time that I've digressed from what I was talking about. So yes, Regency, George III, that was kind of Jane Austen's time as well, so I am determined to read her books this year. I'm saving them for spring and summer, because I'm just going to live my ultimate cottagecore life in the garden reading Jane Austen, and I can't do that right now because it's wet, slushy and snowy. But yes, so this is everything you'd need to possibly know in context to her books, because they're written in a different way, because of course we didn't live in that society, so there are things that I didn't want to miss, certain things, certain nuances within her books. So I'm going to reread this in March, just before I start her books around April, just because I want to be able to completely understand what's going on. I want to be able to visualize the characters. Especially it gives you a lot of information on what the rooms might have looked like, because there isn't much of a description of the rooms that they're in or the houses. It even gives you like examples of houses that do exist, and people that did exist, and it's kind of like, for example, Portrait of Priscilla Jones, 1796. By Thomas Barker. Perhaps Catherine Morland looked like this when she first arrived in Bath. It's those kind of things, like, to help you picture the characters, because there's not too much of a description really, especially on the main characters who are narrating the story. So yes, I really enjoyed it. It was a quite a difficult read. It took me quite a while. To you too. So yes, I really liked it, and I am very excited to read the novels later on in the year. We could even do like a Jane Austen readathon maybe. Let me know in the comments below if that would interest you. Okay, so the final book that I read was The Little Book of Hygge. I think that's how you say it. The Danish Way to Live Well, and this is by, I know I'm going to get his name wrong, so I will just show you. Is it Meek? Wicking? No, ignore that. So yes, he works at the Happiness Research Institute in Copenhagen, and it is kind of a generally known thing that statistically Danish people are the happiest people on earth, and apparently that's down to one thing: hygge. Hygge has been translated as everything from the art of creating intimacy to the coziness of the soul to taking pleasure from the presence of soothing things. My personal favourite is Cocoa by Candlelight. So it's just it's a guide to, I guess maybe the closest word in the English dictionary to hygge, because it can't be translated into English, I think. It's just all about coziness and enjoying life and the simple pleasures and all that kind of stuff. So I absolutely loved this book, all about hygge throughout the year, recipes, how to create a hyggely setting in your life. And yes, especially during the down months, I really wanted to read this book, because apparently this is supposed to be the most hyggely time of the year. Christmas was the most hyggely time of the year, but around winter, because you could just be by the fire or cozied in a blanket, you know, you don't need to go outside, you can just stay inside and just have a good time. So the tea that I am drinking today is the Tea Pigs chocolate and mint tea. So my plasters are really distracting me. I hope they're not distracting you too much. So yes, and I've got it in my owl mug that I got from HomeSense. I got it for the autumn time, but it works for winter as well. This is the first time I'm trying it, so taste test. Ooh, I like that. It's like, well, duh, it's like minty and chocolatey. My real brain box, you know.
Hi. Do you want to say hello? He is a very good boy.
And then here's Dylan. I'll let him in now because I've finished the video. So yes, thank you for watching my January wrap up. I don't know whether to do a TBR for February or just do a wrap up at the end of the month. Let me know down below what you would like me to do, and also any kind of books you'd like to recommend for the Bookshop Cafe Book Club. Let me know, what are you reading, or even just whatever, just ask any question you like. So within reason, ask any question you like. So yes, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!